Miracle Aboagye is not good for our democracy. The Attorney General should come to this house and brief us of the situation. There, Yoko will arrest people if the person was in the country, has traveled, he's coming, then in a Rambo style, he's arrested. Mr. Speaker, at the airport, detained for over 3 days. Mr. Speaker, and now they are demanding properties worth 55 million cedis before he's granted bail. Let's be careful, my dear political colleagues. Let's be careful, Ghanaian political leaders. It can be somebody today. There is an election ahead. You can never tell. Don't let us encourage some of these excesses. And when we talk about it, don't look at it with a partisan lens. It can be you. Today, we hear what is Mr.
Mopamomo dating to. Se Ghana for nim. No mu san ma John Mama be president biema. Enye me besi Ghana no. Obi antimi ntena Ghana. Mopamomo dating to. Se Ghana for
le continue mosquito fier. Le continue mosquito fier. Mais le kuna jema kuma kutati tu. Ani boandisi. Ani boandisi. Ana obomi ba. Ana obomi ba. Ana obomi ba. Ana obomi
Instruct the Attorney General to withdraw the pending prosecutions. Let this be remembered as a moment when both sides of the House chose the country over party.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Advocate 4 Stars Radio TV, Atlanta, Georgia, USA. It's another beautiful day, and I'm so excited. Like I always say, be informed and make your profit, union action, and support. That's why 4 Stars is giving it back to our community. We just want everybody to be aware of what's going on, especially in our great country, Ghana, and all of us are keen on to whatever goes on and in the country, one of the best countries you can ever find on the planet. And every day there is issues going on in some shape or form, and we must also speak a mind to make sure the politicians follow some of these rules to make their place conducive enough for most of us who are in the diaspora to have the hope and confidence in the country that if we go to reside today, we can feel the good atmosphere and the vibes and also enjoy the fruit of our sweat. Everybody in the country do likewise. There are so many people who are lamenting for everything you can think about it. And today we're going to have this conversation about the more arrest of the NPP members. Miracle Aboagye was arrested, and also Camilla Alhassan has also been arrested. But let's listen to Afenyo Markin's remarks on that. Call your friends and relatives across the board. If you like it, then you share it and let everybody also know that this is what we discuss. Not because we're in the diaspora, we close our minds to our country. We love our country regardless of how things go. We love it. We like it. And so share it and let everybody also participate. Be a good citizen, not a spectator. Let's listen to what Afenyo Markin was saying.
Our demands. We therefore, notwithstanding the private members' bill, we propose for the House to consider. We demand, first, the immediate withdrawal of all pending prosecutions under sections 207 and 208 of the Criminal and Other Offences Act. including the second prosecution threatened against Camilla Al-Hassan. Second, the discharge of any person currently serving a sentence, including Kwame Nkrumah II. There's a gentleman, Kwame Nkrumah II, who was jailed 6 months or so ago over a TikTok video. Third, the passage without delay of legislation repealing both sections, the legislation the mighty minority is proposing, along the lines of the bill already before the House. And fourth, a public commitment from government that no citizen will face criminal charges for speech that is merely critical, embarrassing, or unwelcome to those in power. Ghana chose in 2001 to be the country that led Africa away from criminal insult laws. We are asking this parliament in 2026 to choose to finish that journey. We are asking His Excellency the President, John Dramani Mahama, to ensure that no prosecution forthwith is undertaken by the police.
Yeah, that was Afenyomak is a minority leader, and now watch Naji no na netia ni say enyoma bebre akoso enyoma bebre akoso intino woma omampani no ate na wahunu say ne ekoso no enye intino enipa bebre eye oman to ni nyina oman half I am very disappointed in Menko Mama Bijafo Aquaba. So would tia and one say also best friend was on my way 4 stars TV, radio TV, Atlanta, Georgia, US into one Patemo Habibia. But more the answer would you made be what about Badan is and send the Bibiano a year abefu in Fidiana, yeah, they also Kakaka, internal. But more the Natunsa for free, and maybe should you made you know. Enfema minko na minko mama bijafo no akwaba eye echia asafo aka papa makwaba hello
Eji akwaba
bibi aboko de
nyame adom
okay
na le mesati me kasa wo masumu correct be
bosa ene bia na efri wo ho no sisi aye kakra de Sisi ade say kakra na
afa de benti biem
eno ano me da se e Joseph ka ni me hwe say me sabeka wo fa ya wo so a wo mo na me ni odi dwumadie na me saka na je say to aso ano no achichi ye hwe abra omampani ana say NDC ba so yi se miracles any Alasa ekaso eka ho na je say yachi enipa beye eduoche 18 is 18 or 19 emu baako na eba ne say no wo mu eye den eye Camilla Alasa de ne na mboti na je say ye say ye kokum ne ntwie eduasa mienu ntino ho asem akwakoye dija na NPP for bebre anase nipa don bi bebre mati pebukura akam ho asem se na eba ne sen ena afei de Camilla abaya ketwa so ya cheno ensem wo kan ni bi no ena me hwe se me producers betumi epolo edi aba ne je se ya to adwumadie ni so na yentie nia enipa hwe minim se wono eyewo ayemhihie kakra de a enipa no bebre ebuefu hwe koka se ya ne buefu pa na amanfo kra start eka ho asem se eka 2029 ho asem nti se woyem hyewo a ene gina but e wo se ye hwe se pepper ye ebeba yenkonkotie abrante ne odeba ye woto amani remonacha
we'll face NDC. We're not afraid of NDC today nor tomorrow. I'm telling you. Because nobody fears you. You can call and arrest everybody. We'll still have the people to face you. And they must say, no. And they can't idea. So do people have no grievances are. Don't bring it here. Because politics in the and a sabi. Look at what is going on.
de bi ene achi we ene achi wuntumi ene awe ba bi amusi machi wuntumi se ya chi no na musi wakwa galamse ne onko ho besi nya no galamse da so ko ndis for etu sa galamse e de be na rema chare ayafa ho ye kwede o ayafa ho we not afraid of you today not tomorrow. I'm standing at your doorpost. I'm saying to boldness say we are not afraid of you. Nemo if you na ekwe ye be hwe ahunsu ye nemo no ekwa bi am de fa so ye so e fa ye kwan so ne ye tumi ahia mo.
Aha, baako so ne ya kwakote na edoso enipa no bebre kanwadwe na ekire wadwe ne se ne ekoso no obie eni nje ho sa enti no menko ejia esafa ka papa
Papa, what's your
aha mete unkapa papa sisi ano Miracle Aboagye ene Camilla ena abaso sisi a menioka say yasan ya chewo Miracle Aboagye yemfa kwadu bia mfa mbo no na so ya che no ena afi Camilla so body end sisi ane ne na to efiase for afi baako ewo ensem bi okoko kan nti boye na mibisa say sisi anom de ade na ekoso o man mu kabima min kebu ena ye brena say politics of intimidation and answer they just say wuni tumi a eni se wo kasa na se wo kasa wo se wo ka asemo a ede just say wo koka bibie fa omampani hu kitwe bi a wo se yechu bema wo hu ni say wo te ni say Miracle die yi ene ne ekoso no daben ena etuo betwa
Papa, what's your
mete unka yie pa ya
Okay, masem bi amebeka a basic political atmosphere in Ghana. And you will be a private life. They can come some political life now to Babachimia Kotuma. I will also face you in court. They did kind of when you pay you be no wika. Omampanyina what Ghana sisiano asebia make fun of no on political basis. Omampanyina Ghana sisia he doesn't qualify to be a president.
Alidia
Or notion this notion a colloquial mentality. But you see so information as I said. That was the era when you had nobody hears you. And this in classic political tumino and woman penny pa. Or you're politically primitive. Ne suba what that this is here. You obey the girl you know me acknowledging until so be fear kunya so. They say what the go to crab the shot in pocket of us me you need that. Sure. Our mentality be say quantity. So the near year communication is here. When you go on radio, when you are information, whatever you can tell it to be. Someone near kasa and cover beer, but and the kasa adjective are not that bad. Even 1 minute, you can say we are not drew baby. And to me, the machines of Mampano organization, it needs to be cultured. Not only a primitive mindset about politics. Here, akolala machina kotumu ebebo wo mo atiri so omampanyini ebebo woni na bantiri so because omampanyini no wo mu ye hwehwe ekasa no na wode wo matisi hwe attorney general and the deputy. If I have the right I will just investigate and now omumani wo mu detail information about their qualification as lawyers. Both of them, the woman can't say to me, lawyers are either their certificates are fake, or they don't learn, or they don't read. They just come out with woman and then they bring it to public. Very shame unto them. The Attorney General in Ghana today and his vice, woman, are very shameful leaders.
Madam, be careful, yeah. Be careful with your utterances.
Yeah.
get up and just say anything, sir. Yeah.
Whatever happened to you can't bring it past how young Ghana was, you know. What you say, Deputy Attorney General Kasa, and an Kasa Wakasa, for people at the board. Let's see young man or chin got moon a Kasa. Never will you for two politicians in Yasu. Not sure who qualifies to be Attorney General or Deputy Attorney General. Sure. You know what this is almost say. See, I saw make away you. Nina Kananimuno is going to be faced with obstacles. Akunyana wa tisona and a party wa did anymore. So when the moja wa can go and the Samujani did sa party name, and he will have a lot of questions to be answered. And the can Jamaica say one so Mampany should back up. Either so Obepe Oma Omu like the Chikatas or their horse. No Omu because it's Oma or no Obia minister be a appointed via something minus in their political career. And the amazing Kaka is ready because he's going to be faced with a lot of things coming. And America will say so. Write it down. Or baby president won't hear will be a vote. Write it down. Because the Mampanini Unyame once is allowed. But me anyway, a million by a bassista. And your Mampanini was a from until Oda. Send it back a ban one Kobachinakotu. Who can say, some of Mampanini way yes, young woman be not back or more platforms or so something. Mame, me bo Mampanini, I don't involve women in politics. Because in your background, your president of Ghana, we are going to see ethics valued and important and very brilliant governance than a member of Ghana. Even president is what says here, the member is 0/100. And what I'm trying to say is, I could never be fan in Dini. You some make over far, my mini Dini. And the better so when did that come Ghana? Or Mampany, no near so. Also, by way or the Aquana see. So, all the next year, our man Casa, when you make the forward as president. And we are going to see a lot of happenings coming. On your careful. The Biame Casami catch or Mampany, this is a shop as a salibag, a journey through office war. I'm a Oba, who will be a vote, I be a leader of Ghana. Now, what Oba be leader, no Mampany will trust in all the compare. We will say yes, politically, we never value. As some way American is very, very important. Me. So Mampany way, a cost one me as a worker. Let me investigate him. On in India, and no chino. Meko Attorney General for fire do the battle. Me, Meko, I'm a constitution ya pull indemnity clause in the free. And we will see the first president of Ghana with inverted commas.
It's not possible. It's not possible.
Mamika say my control. Mamika say my control.
Me too.
Yes, one come. Constitution in fact, we are saying woman. This is on Ghana. We are pulling the constitution to study it. Constitution say a copia. You bet me a faso. Not individuals. We can go to the high court. We can get lawyers to go and investigate. Indemnity clause will be different because I'm telling you emphatically. Omampanyina or Fourth Republic leader no. Sa constitution loopholes no does to suit himself because Kamobedi president knows what he did when he was a military ruler. It is some aspects in the constitution needs to be reviewed because what be coming offer Now buy no the indemnity clause about indemnify so we ain't miss our question. And that price, unless they change the name on that and I will free NDC, NDC, you know, they will still have a lot of questions to be answered. And some of them will leave this world the way they eliminated my family, my uncle, my father, my brother. They will have a price to be paid. That's it.
Sure. It's as a car, so they have the price to be paid. What's up? We'll show you, what do you have? What is the comment? Uber to me, like on Facebook, on YouTube, all the social media handles, Now, what they will comment about because can effort and I say Miracles Aboagye Nidia a bass in a map Obiagye hey say dear pa and a coso o man penny any be purchase wo ye ni this year wo kwa contest for national communications the BBC yeah and ways so akwakoba yep den kwedu pa na ye de abono de na waje yoko etun suffering wakọ wakọ niwe gogodi nkita mudie nti wonim wetu kan wo ba na yesu ne pechi nti saa na ebekọ no ana sendie ebechichi MPP fo nyina na MPP fo so no aye krado ho say wochi ba ko a mienu beba catch one get two free and you say arrest one get the other one free but the whole thing is that you got to be panicking. I'm missing and me was saying me who drama pa in the sense that whatever is going on you can't be that partisan. You know what's going on. MPP and NPP NDC. Why not coming out and also say if wrong is wrong, wrong is always wrong, wrong can never be right. Until we have to be very careful whatever is going on. On penny the last time or any na ebinum ekeka from mu say was say ba nimpre to so miensa ono aba beka say enye no kure say wo ba enti no obia nkonkoda ebinum so ba je say o ye crocodile john so we ni free so hey na je say ono na we pie enti no ye nyina ye hwe ye die ni edi echire me hwe sem sabeka
Uso le obi bo was mache no. Anything I do buy. E dey some na basinteli man kan Ghana ha. E dey some na sami dem fi mun kan Ghana ha. Sami dem fi jira CPS so bo nyom. Awurade ku for the man no. Asem be na dangerous dangerous thing say. O threat police ni soldiers. O so be etina ya ne hwe. O threat oba so waye yin panifo bebrebe di police panifo man titru omu tani fie so eso omu ko omanim no. O pam omu nyina so da fo nyina pam omu. Akofo omu de na be hye hye no mo. Wo hwe na we nyina ekoso. Because the gentle ya ba na hwe ni ane mo ye adwuma kama ya nyina ya okrumu anamo e dey nsam pa na ndisi for anka organ ha no enyum be no mambo akoba ku bia no kan bi ko tan radio say say na akufo the foot player Ewurade akufo the who a enya hwe ntino ma play no me hwe ase kwase be no kan bi o kan say mo nyina organ ha no chinifo bia the second pace o kan say organ ha no eso onenam ho no mo bia enya ne hwe e dey e bo wa mso ma che ade o buy 1.5 million. Put me for sense ubo and can dey bakupa why am gonna for one to ya why ya say machiwe o ma machiwe mu no also ho madiganes ka no once the kwa matini age say no question madiganes ka once the kwa matini age what chance that mo ye because mo promise say mo ba o be chin for say mo ya mo chief ta for na ka say ha ya ka say be chiwe ya chi no hwe.
It's when some of the outrages there, you who say, MPP communication, a chita for no, were more the associates so and answer more the ataso, Ghana mu honina, na a yemi missing a yema home take a crap in a sense, yenim say about to the and call a fan, a beco a fan, Nintendo a ye Nimian Faco, a beco biano, necessary. Nyoma sa ekoso na se afi bako ene fa na se enipa bebrisa na ya chewo wo asem kitu bibi kitu e bi mikra me ka se kra me asem hwe manuzi ye esa o chire bigada e bi kro mi die e kro ni die me ni je ho a wo se me kofi ha me ntimi tra ko je mu sa ai tiro me a me hwe manuzi ye ntino ano from brejo momfa enchemi se meko bibi na say aje ya media medical assurance hey freedom you cannot play with your freedom, man. If you incarcerated and say you were confined in somewhere, it's really tough, for you to get this freedom that I have. And it's a freedom you have, Charlie. You don't you don't know until you are confined. When you are confined, to say will be beyond. So if I say but we are talking about this arrest near Honky. When will it stop? Then time and it will be chat. And what are some of the languages that you use so then you cross the line? I remember say Abrana NPP I was so nanado you didn't tamwa and start you cry or talk radio baby you go buno ye bunu train to form a train ambassa e bino ne compare and one that is so horrendous. But ninyina no it's if I think say if the parliament want to pass a law they have to pass the law because it been to mean did obi atem na one fan hundi no obi so enkoka bi na yanenu konkoto efia so that doesn't show me fan say a parody and I say equalization but it shows disparity just say one side can do it for free and then the other side but it's just becoming too much. I'm just hoping say this will be the last because the more you arrest I don't think say if any of us and as a baby but we are not condoning wrong and but we have to know a bra wa cross the line so mon church parliament legislative enko church say look here when you say some of these things you cross the line and afis ebi ho a personal you have to go and sue the person in court you go to civil court and sue the person you don't take the opportunity of the office na enye bibia ebre ye amamrano so asi so home entini ye koso Dennis Miracle Aboagye ya cheno Camilla ha alasan so ya cheno etoso edu ewotwe nipa ya che won wobo wa na ya che wo ye he na ya che na mepese me ma wutie say we me producer Eddie we Eddie Abraham sisi na yemhwe ade emrebu etwemu ne ekoso NPP anase NDC womunsu womudie womutumi Eddie buy anase atem didi and also ekoso I mean see both and make that judgment for yourself.
Na Nebukadnezar ye mo wuto ye boy ya dia obetina kunwom obeda mpaso ni afa nursing aid and a nursing assistant a oba be hwe ofie atete aduane amawo ebedwaro na wati utubiri na me mpai boni se onipa oba be hwe ya de no ho nursing aid no onkofri empasu a wanye hwe ama wo mo na utichi wo mo lesson no abra woti akonya so na akoda no emechire unyansa uwu na okoba biemu a ye de oman hye wonsa obehwe oman ni na de bia meka chema
Nana Akufo-Addo is the most wicked man I mean who be that.
No correct.
Papa no.
Okay, Odika.
La ilaha illallah. Holy Ghost fire nyankopon the be chepa. Me say that papa ne be wu. Me say heaven gate on duru.
Hey. Atum gate.
La ilaha. Say nyankopon nyanti say papa we wu pe that day no. Me do nyame obekọ fuo.
Nyame be kwafuo.
Obekọ fuo na me ka kire o. Nyame ntina se ntwensa papa we. Sa ni pa boni ni.
So wuti enkomodi ekoso ya also na we ye emukume bi enti we so yen kan sen e wo say abano esisa wo mutumi efren etunsa friend no baby yi na no na just kwakoye tit for tat you can say tit for tat is fair play sana wo say ye no na enisuo nyai kakra yentu ye hofo emfa ho say we are the incumbent and I say minorities is minorities is here no wo mu say no obi etikeka say we bibia e be chew na enkosi da ben ansa ye hunu say nia ekoso enye enipa bebree no wo hwe NPP abreso no and somewhere binum kai na it also does wo hwe tipo producer edi abetus ade su sisi ya otum say it also ne ediso nya me pese mebo ni nyina na akwakoye say me susu me ye takra awogem na menko ejia ezafaka obi me hwe say Mr. Papa.
Yeah, Papa.
So what ye asamia me born CCA any near Camilla Echo Kai, you know, in Susan so bang a womb.
Okay, Kwabra, let me tell you something. Now, can be say a Diana Yebeye.
Yeah.
And let me be emphatic. When it comes to political conscience, the current opposition party are brilliant than the current governing body.
In what sense?
What do I mean? What do I mean by this? Excellent. So what chance now will compare? I don't believe in political parties. I don't have respect for political parties, but I have respect for leadership. The way I be leader, I don't care. But minimum there to go and join a political party, that means Isikama will be. I be pay to me. I say maybe Isikama will be. I be pay to me. I be Tiameka. That's why I don't like political parties. But the way I'm first to president, that is what is laid down to. When you are a president, now we are ethically matured. I'll give you the maximum respect. If you compare the current president to the previous president, political maturity. The previous president, it shows what democracy as compared to the current president. And in Nana Akufo-Addo, obi a wɔkasa tia ma ne bi aso ba di ka ka kyerɛ dada o wankɔ papa no hɔ ankɔ papa no kyɛw a nipa ne political journey ɛbɛyɛ very miserable, and that is what the current president is facing. Because you say ɔmra public ɛmɛpa ɔmampanyin akyɛw anasa ɔmampanyin a ɔte Ghana sisi ano. I think people who are spiritual yɛwɔ nyame bebree ɛnyame yɛ bebree but ɔpɔn Nyankopɔn is only one. Because Bible no say me nya anyame foforo bi enka me ho, meaning that we have extra gods living somewhere but Onyankopon ye ba akopɛ ɔmampanyina wɔ kisi sia be catch na Akufo-Addo se obewu because aba wo ye ɔmampanyina ɔbɛpa kunya die ye di ewu siri nipa. But this man came out saa da na ɔka saa sɛ mu sɛ man politically were minus wɔn sɛ Nana Akufo-Addo what di akunyala ne ho odini si omampanyina what so sisia. And let me send this message through your medium to the president if somebody will listen and go and tell him. So political ethics or like here on kusia no we political ethics because omampanyina or mayor yetimu. There was one day me call Facebook me musa papa that day I cried because now obi aye kraman pa na said what the papa ni today is so any of the Ghana is here dey nko di pa go oba me tell it to public. What is democracy? You have to be tolerant, ethically tolerant to absorb all kind of nonsense from any quarters. You know what say we are president, you know how to contain, how to handle your citizenry. Obaba kabechina kotun because what time nipa bi ati your mampanyina what Ghana sisi when mobo because I said or try bi ahwe amamu ye mfa me try o get the competent people to advise you. Me make my president of Ghana. Nke dey be a media. Because I'm going to tap people are around me, and I'm going to tap people with intelligence, not talkatives, not jokers, not even unwilling ministers. Send anything Nana Akufo-Addo at them, and they will all fall in presence of Nana Akufo-Addo. I'm not an NPP, but I'm facing realities because Nana Akufo-Addo, woman so woman bumpire, a job of national, a job so small, woman domino. But the current president, woman domino, politically, no, a job so small, woman with Shrano. And to all Rabontin, the to say, a dear, will be on the political journey, yeah. Hey, a branch that I saw a gold board. Chairman, I say, one, see you.
When him needing all this damage.
Me one young as I am, money do that. And so one far, Nana Akufo-Addo, Uncle Panato, after some political party, or woman says, see a good pet, the political tomorrow, I say. It won't call Nana Akufo-Addo, and I'm not public, no more Nana Akufo-Addo at all. And you come here, the best time we catch your mom penny in the say. So when your company, the first thing you have to be tolerant because 37 seasons I work down now. And no be a better was him. But they were time one. And I was a watching the bell when you say yes, we your company. And I'm giving them this message to the president and then the attorney general and the deputy. In the first place, they should bow down in shame and tears. Now, release Obama through unless they will have a prices, not a price, prices to be paid later on. Okay. Because you might know a cruelty.
All right.
Sure. Attorney General and the deputy, when we are politically immature, I am a papa, me tia kolana sem. When you say kolana, you cry, I want to this can do any say because you know radio snap me. Assembly minister akran when you do biatem only emphasis biaka emi aso fire only one can be cat be fire ni the main can with it
okay sure
the can ko yi a enti dem put the cat on say
I know
o mampanyi na o ti Ghana sisi a pia 1 year sikali ni na be dead you say in 2 years na akala so write it down
okay
say if e mo dia kran wo hwiegu a it will come to daylight because the nipa wudiano and no one will be here.
Near nipa wudiano, no one will be here. It was for dedicated the 4 stars of Brady TV, Atlanta, Georgia, USA with the information in no near the amount information near Biano and one of Usaka no Nancy and Yanko, Dennis Wenko, Abra. Ye chair no one more muko demonstrating near Honka Dennis Ako and walk down and say, send them more a chitafu bebre a chi crano. I'm a Siciano, just a walk on a new can cry. You go here.
It was a for da mu nyina ase ya me shira mu nyina na omba mu nyina $10,000 Choboy and you may ebusia force me ba ha ya me kan say obi ewiase mu okire wodo a esa wo so ye ne
Enti Dennis ena ye koko share no nichia ye che no sisi ade ama sisi ano de waye more popular or ye popular did the sisi waye more popular enti no sometimes the BBC say na ne pepe mu ano no so eti ye be any day or no so ne de na koko sisi what do you know saying what do you think about it is it political witch hunt and as a suppression, I don't know, intimidation, whatever name you want to give it. No, what do you think? Need the idea. I don't want to go too much on that because there's gonna be either this will be the last or there's gonna be a lot of more arrests. We should cook. I follow them. You in some shape or form. Because of the social media and something pops up for you to go check that and see what's going on. We should cook. Is the next frontliner. One should on also the whole Becca as I say one joke we show near police for ne and some can say a yenibre into your whole I'm missing I've said it earlier on. Let me repeat myself again. Say I am little scaring for the next election unless say incumbent if you need no what but when we need and the Beko Krunum Hono as and think about it as a human being and be rational and think about it. Nafi, you bet to me at on crime or Mampino, this is here and want to know kakra because we need the achichi any dear. Any panadolson, which any panoa a Beko could say, Nemum, Senia, reset in the air cosono, and only he has said, one shade, now reset it on. When you're now and far. Asumdembra 24-hour economy ni say yenye hu ye ebia wo muguso ye hwe ni mu ase beba na emeburu no enye adwuma na emeburu no a enye adwuma no eno so ehapa wo muso kra na majority citizens wo kro no because if you bia na se nkwala be enum nsia na ewo mu a you see the youngsters are the majority right now so send them company of show one bottom. I'm just looking forward to seeing, say, we deliver, as Yana Vegas deliver all your promises. Internal and Chibiana just now. Send your comment. We'll come and be a photo on the Facebook, YouTube, and all the social media handles. You know, photo on Biancain and Mo. It just have a guy.
Yeah, Grandma.
Echa as if a wedia kitu bina fata to edimaya ususu uhunu say echie we ne twaso esan say nia akoso demonstrations akoso bebrebe no ebi enkoba biom ana say yebesan chi biom wedia kitu ebi ensemre kra wo insada je wo mentie papa
Grandma, me mess had idea kakra man be 3-4 minutes. Wouldn't you say me te ha me ka twi no broni papa bi ti me nchen we broni obi sam say eti sen kwabra me yemu si ase me
ya hwe yi ebia no ebia no se me ka che
se ka me se body bi wo ye kasa mu wo aha nka papa no wo ate me okay kwabra mama ni enka assembly ntro wonyame ofa ekwan bebre so enala ni wonyame da bi o political party a every sesiar unse omo panyini bi internal political wrangling ti unse oba ka assembly se mi de papa na sem na me kan onyame na me kan ndi se mo ba chi me a mo nko chi papa no was say will be our best sorry at here. The soldier knows, the police knows, the fire service knows, the best sorry here on Mampano or Sesialo. In the San Conformation support, Sana party chairman, I made a member of Sadi. Sir, young man, sir, bogus deputy attorney general, me money me. I'm a man who is popular. Is paving way for political favors for the backdoor. A create enemies. Ama omu on my Ghana here, and this will be a solena what agitated against Ghana. I'm penning for that people are going to have support. Maybe I am a catcher who say democracy is not good for Africans. We have to find a way. Me mon party sanka me wo to me ananka se say dem adromi in politics. And Kameko Ghana koye politics. But can we agitate if that is the case there? We have to give governance to even Yahimfo. They will perform better than say elections. Because elected people are elected now, to me, I say money which it doesn't belongs to them. And the Cobra, our advisors, they have to sit this man down and advise him. Because so more advising, I'm not changing the steps. There will be a very dangerous, dark days ahead of him.
Okay.
Because I dear all ye diano. At the Ahoba, from the foreign Ahoba, you can't choose Ahoba.
Atem Didier.
David, you can't be so Ahoba.
Would you attempt? Debbie, would you attempt?
Okay. Your Mampany, I see a buffo. Enti abufona oya osenipa abufono na agitated people to go against him. So I'm here on one party they will stand against him.
Okay.
Now the Wayan Wagana Bialo will come to square zero until through medium months to a mampanifo. So on Shanalamu Emuye. Now so or say democracy in a Dinabayan leader, he must be tolerant. There was someone who said, a nipa kokromuti. Dinabe Junior will be doing.
Okay.
A nipa kokromuti. Then Asaba square zero.
Okay. All right.
This Silemian Copoman said, Uti them Punyame, or that one soul diet. No, Yamima above four, a bit near 10 things around for the president. For the sake and the tomorrow, which means the future of Ghana. But that's why.
Why? All right, yo. Me that see HJ as of a kind of minute to drink common and then mean sign to me and can't offer yaw over na home and no me abevin for the idea. Me the debia me can say Baby told me, you know, say me nyane enkrano every fiti ase anafe na akakọ bibi kakra edi mame ne ye kan say anase ne ye tumi aboboso ketuebi ene ne say yemhwe ne yie eye omampeni winner takes all the hodidada una wudi nkunime wa batu no mu a wo fa bibia but we just had to be a little reasonable CC if you say arrest no edoso I mean just we said it all the time the echo so on the other side and then CC na say ebeko no sadia ye hunu say aba ne eyeden ya ebedane edane a hina ena woka kodwa na akoto ano anase hina na woka akoka masem yoko die ba ese no enya ntia say yoko entumi enchi nipa na emome wo se wokọ asem dibia na wokọkọji tumi a obetumi ede ache se wo obi dia ende minim ena se wo chi nipa so a e wo se Domshiri eduna na no yetumi emma na kwenya se obetumi efiri one yehwe akwenya no so a yede ma ono so no wo hwe emu ennyoma ahodo a ewo se obehia na wetumi ede sa akwenya no so yehwe afane afa yetumi hu se emu ohwem kakra afa bi wo ho a ne ya prapra wo afa bi so ne ya yirum se keten enti no ne yakoso no ye nyina ye nitua ne mom ye pepepere ye ewo omanga ne mu enti ebusiafo dad k makramo mema munyina ajo aha fakwa wo bia no mecheche munyina say obi anhwe no hu so ye ewo ne awo ye bia no won hwe na fe so no yen ya kasa ewo efidie so no yenye very very careful esanse sisi ano we ewo ho a ye monitor wo IP addresses o mampani di ka ekaye intino se wan hwe ne yie a na wo so uhu akokodi asem uhu kokodi asem a eye wonkwa na obekọ se wo hu tumi die eba beka wonsa ende wutumi ehim wo sirisiri de bia fakọ wo ko bia ne jeze tumi ni ekura won intino wutumi eye nia wono office eye ema na se tumi ni eni wonse bi mu a anabo nti afenya makin etu ede futu ede bae se ema woni nji me ho kire me a ema woni nji esanse wankasa so ebeto se ema woni nji ebeto womre so a ana obehunu se sena obisuzu wotumi a obetumi aye ne echinsa na NPP fo bebre ato enkra se modie muntwen wei ano from radio obia nya botre na eyeden ya yeye nuafo yeye busia nti dade ke makramo medamo ahwefo ni na medo bibia se monkoso na mo like na monhye afiso no eye won woto enkra no edipiti Joseph medase se utumba beka mensa even though na wona mo chichi na abefo fidie nti na man ba sa ana Andy Ajimai ene wo mo keka ho ewo Ghana wo mutu nyoma yi videos na ade we de media me kwa kofa wo fa hen enti me da bibia se ade pachi a na yetoa obrano so ano nti obi enya botere nyame ho.
What is happening to Miracle Aboagye is not good for our democracy. The Attorney General should come to this house and brief us of the situation. There, Yoko will arrest people if the person was in the country, has traveled, he's coming, then in a Rambo style, he's arrested. Mr. Speaker, at the airport, detained for over 3 days. Mr. Speaker, and now they are demanding properties worth 55 million cedis before he's granted bail. Let's be careful, my dear political colleagues. Let's be careful, Ghanaian political leaders. It can be somebody today. There is an election ahead. You can never tell. Don't let us encourage some of these excesses. And when we talk about it, don't look at it with a partisan lens. It can be you. Today, we hear what is Mr.
Anything I do buy. I didn't some the Basinteli man count Ghana. I didn't some the Samida from count Ghana. Samida fitness place of Bonum, I didn't cook for the man. I said, they're dangerous, they're dangerous since or trusted police soldiers. Or to get my energy. Or trusted or bias why you penny for baby baby, police penny for months to throw penny if you say some common or Pamona, so that for you are Pamom, I go for Mudian basis on pushing away in their costume. You got a gentle your buy naturally, near no more you come. Then you know your crew animal. At the end, some pan and this for Uncle Ghana animal. And you bear no mambo. A coba could be who can carry the radio this time, send a good for the foot player, a good for the who and Yashin, you know, my plan my chassis. What seven who can be, or can say when you know Ghana animal. Chiliphobia, the second pesty, or can say Ghana animal. And so on and one more being anything. Eddie above almost much here. A day. Oh, buy 1.5 million year. Put me on sense, and can't ever cook. Why am I gonna for what to Ya wa ya ne se machiwe. O ma machiwe mu no. A wo so ho madigan is ka no. One city kwa matimi age. Say no question madigan is ka. One city kwa matimi age. One city kwa matimi age. What chance da mo ye? Because mo promise say mo ba, o be the chenko for. Say mo ya